Well, last week was crazy, but we have finally made it into Sicily. We're enjoying ourselves a little bit, but of course we've got boat work to do. We've got a few things we need to fix. Darcy has already managed, with the help of someone, to fix the starboard engine. He'll walk you through what happened there. We've got a few other quick boat jobs to do before we can get going. And first of all, we need to go to the fuel dock and get some fuel and also some water because our water maker's not working. But most importantly, this week is really exciting because I've got one of my best friends here, Mandy, and we're going to be doing some swimming and touring around Sicily and hopefully having a really good time.
Yes, I'm so excited to be here.
So only one friend is joining us?
Oh, and soon, she's not here yet, I've got another best friend coming. All three of us are best friends back from Australia and we're going to be having an awesome time.
Yes.
Woohoo! Let's get to the fuel dock.
Onto the dock as far as you can. So with these two, this one goes back and this one looks up at the same time. You bring your body, swing both, and you let go. So you let go kind of both at the same time. You let go with the right. See how easy it is. So, all right, go for it.
Woo! If anyone has a good solution for this, let us know, because I find it so annoying that on so many boats that at least we know of, that the chain just builds up and builds up into a huge pile.
This is my deckhand.
Yep.
Evie.
Okay.
Put the fenders out. Captain's yelling at us.
We're ready to go in. Do you want an important but thankless job?
Yep.
You need to hold this for like half an hour.
Okay. Finally, they're making use of me. She's Louise.
So when you have good friends on board that have flown all the way from Australia across the world, you get them to do some boat jobs. Filling up our water, that's the most important. Doing good. Now we're going to fill up fuel as well, taking the fuel cap off. At least we're doing this stuff in a nice destination.
Because we're so low on water, I think we do rock, paper, scissors for who does the dishes while we're filling the tank.
Oh. So I use an app on my phone just called Anchor Pro, and basically I just press that we're anchoring when we do, and it's a bit of an anchor alarm. At the moment I've just got it sorted for when we're on the boat. I think you can make it work when you're not on the boat too, which will be handy.
5 meters.
5 meters. There's our windlass, all the chain, and anchor remote. That's where we are. We just scooted from the boat all the way into downtown Palermo, and look at this incredible place that we are at.
Salió el sol y yo quiero comer tu boca de desayuno, un wake and bake y un mañanero pa' que me eleve como el humo. Chori, que bien te queda ese bikini, bebé, contigo yo me voy sin mini. Ae, 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 baby, así es como se hace, vamos a hacer que esto pase.
Well, we just went into the Palatine Chapel and it was really beautiful.
So beautiful.
All made of mosaics and completely covered.
And like gold mosaic.
Yeah. And it was finished in the year 1143, so super old.
Amazing.
We're in the Royal Botanic Gardens now,
And to the left, we've got a Moreton Bay fig tree from Australia.
Yeah, we came all the way from Australia just to see some Australia trees.
Yeah, it was like home.
Yo le tengo fe, te llevo pa' Los Roques, Cancún, Perry, San Andrés. Qué bien se ve tu cuerpo en la orilla de la playa.
While the girls are away having a miserable time exploring the city, I get to do what I want to do. And apparently that's changing out a shower box. So basically the old shower box stopped working. So all the, like when you take a shower, all the water that runs down has to be pumped somewhere, and the pump stopped working. So I'm gonna fix that right now because that's super exciting. Here is the new shower box. You can see that stuff will come in here. Well, actually this one comes in here. There's a little basket strainer here. And then when the water level gets high enough in here, this will click up. It's a little float switch, and then that will turn this bilge pump on, and the bilge pump will kick it all out there. And so I'll show you what's in place right now. There's the stairs right there. That goes up to the saloon. And this is the starboard stateroom aft. And you can see the shower box here has been kind of glued together. I don't know if you can see it that well, but I'm gonna pull it out here, pull that out, and rewire everything, and then you'll be able to see it better.
Aw, it's so good to see you guys. Sorry. That was my friend Marg. Yeah. We've just picked up my friend Marg. We all work together in Australia, so it's really cool. We haven't seen each other in a few years all together. Yeah. Cheers.
We have abandoned the last job, and many hours have passed. We're working on the water maker, and if you can see these bolts right there, they're kind of sticking up funny. I'll try and get a little bit closer. Well, they broke off. Those bolts right there. And I got, I was able to get temporary replacements, very temporary replacements for them, because they were leaking, and then when I tried to tighten them, they broke because they're just plastic, and the whole water maker system is not working. But it is starting to work because I've done a whole bunch of work on it. Ooh, it's hot down here. And I've got it where the water is acceptable. The taste is just, it's a little bit off. And I'm working with a guy that I've met online. That sounds really bad. Don't get into any vehicles. Free candy. But he's been amazing, absolutely amazing. Just got to test one more thing. We're going to change out some filters. But the water maker should be okay. We're going to do the final taste test after this. But this guy is just incredible, incredible. And he's just a genius when it comes to these water makers. I'll leave all of his details down below, and I can't say enough good stuff about him. Like, he's helping me for free. He doesn't know who I am. He has no idea. He's just off a Facebook post. So anyway, I'm gonna change these filters, and hopefully the water will taste good.
We just got back from our day and night out in Palermo, and it was really fun.
I had a blast. So I have lined up a little taste test for you. So the first glass there, that's just regular water. So go ahead, taste it.
From the tap that we got today?
Yeah.
So Palermo city water.
Yeah.
Kind of tastes city water.
Tastes fine, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so the second one is after all my hard work with the water maker. That's from only taking water from a single membrane, because one of the membranes is bad. Good. Okay. And it should have no real bad aftertaste.
No.
The next one is water from both membranes after I changed the filters.
Okay.
They're post-production filters.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And there should be a little bit of an aftertaste. I don't know if you can taste it. Not really? Maybe you're the worst person to do this test. Okay. The next one is before I changed the filters.
Should I be drinking this?
Yeah, you know, it's good for a sip.
Can't believe you just drank that.
That's fine.
Okay, so you're just not tasting a difference. Now this is the one from the bad membrane. So this has 1,800 parts per million in it.
You're alright if you're tasting this one.
Just a sip, yeah. You can take a decent sip, it's fine.
Might have a bit of a taste to it, that one.
Yeah, bit of an aftertaste.
Going for more.
It's not great. Okay, well that's the fullest glass, so you should probably just finish her up. You look dehydrated. I'm kidding. The water maker's working. We just need a couple of parts to make it work even better.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can drink water.
we can drink water. We're probably still gonna go with bottled water for a little bit until we get the extra parts in a couple of days. But we can shower, we can wash the boat, we can do everything.
Yay!
What did you accomplish on your night out?
We saw lots of fun things. We were dancing. We were trying lots of different foods, and got my friends back.
And Marks is gonna join us tomorrow morning?
Yep.
All right. Well, I have a little bit more work to do tomorrow morning. How was your night? You can drop the light.
Fun. So fun.
And Coconut, how was your night? Oh, she had the best time hanging out with me. I fed her like 5 times. Anyway, we're going to go to sleep. Well, I'm going to put the water maker back together.
I'm going to drink some water.
All right. See you guys in the morning.
Which one? This one is the one I keep?
I mean, you could drink the freshest water, but...
I thought this was the freshest.
Yeah, but there's the... Yeah.
We just walked back from the supermarket. We've got some water and drinks and food and salad and all sorts of things because we're going to set sail today. We're really hot, so we might go for a quick swim. It's like a heat wave here today. I think it's like 35 degrees, something like that. And then we'll be setting sail. Now that we've got a fair few things sorted on the boat, we're ready to get exploring some more different parts of Sicily. We were going to go for a quick swim, but there is a big concrete barge behind me, or a barge lifting like concrete blocks. It's not a concrete barge. To make more of the wall here. So that's exactly where we were going to swim because there's some caves over there. We might go do some provisioning first and go to a boat shop just for a quick last little thing. And then when we come back, if it's done, we'll go for a swim. Otherwise, we will just pull up anchor and head to the next anchorage that we're going to, which is called Cefalù. Okay, Marks has arrived.
And she's brought watermelon. And there's a massive boat trying to get by us.
Bonito.
I really don't think the scream was all that necessary. It's only like 2 meters, 6 feet. It was like 2 hours and it was in the open ocean.
What just happened?
The police are here and they're asking for our passports. So this is the second time in like 3 days, I think. The last time we got boarded, maybe 4 or 5 days. We got boarded by the Navy and they were on for like 2 hours. This time, looking at our passports and I don't know.
Yeah, twice in like a few days getting stopped, so a bit much.
Yeah.
I'd rather not hand them over the water.
Yeah.
Some of them we just have one copy of, like the original.
Yeah, like our passports?
Yeah, exactly. Like, handing them over the water, it's quite wavy. I'm like, I'd rather not.
Yeah.
But there was no saying no.
Did you give them coconuts?
I eat coconut. No, which she's got a French passport, so if they ask, we do have it. But currently she's hiding, so we might just keep quiet about her.
The police interrupted the fuel filter change. We're just about to get out of here. And we know there's a bunch of gunk in the fuel tanks. We put a bunch of treatment stuff in. We do plan on opening up the tanks because we have decently good access to them. But we do have a lot of fuel filters on board. So this is just what was in the bottom of the fuel bowl.
Wow.
So it's pretty gross. But yeah, we're getting through it. And we went down on this tank. We went almost to empty on the tank. So we're really trying to like suck up all that stuff and get it through the fuel filter, and then we'll So far there hasn't been anything too bad, but we'll still probably open the tanks and have a look. We are on our way to Cefalù. It's supposed to be like a really gorgeous anchorage. I'm all for it. I want to do some swimming. We got a nice spread here on the table made by Mandy. So you're pretty much hired as the chef.
Yeah, we're not letting you go.
Okay, I'm gonna quit my job. Don't tell them.
And we got the sail up, but it's pretty much a headwind. The sail, yeah, she's not doing too well right now.
Yeah, she's flapping.
We're gonna have to change direction a little bit here.
And it's Cefalù.
That's where we're going.
Oh, okay.
We're about halfway and Mandy's going for a mid-trip swim. So good. We're going past Porticello now, and that's a town and an anchorage where the Bayesian yacht, which you might have heard of, it's sunk here and quite a few people died, including its owner. It was 56 meters, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, single-masted yacht in the world ever built. And yeah, it sunk here due to a massive storm that came through, or at least a supercell over where it was, and they've only just raised it recently in the past month or so. Yeah. The sun is just setting in front of me, so it looks like we're going to arrive at Cefalù kind of under the cover of a darkness. Not quite, but once the sun's just gone down, so we'll probably see you tomorrow morning. Enjoy the sunset. Last night after sunset we made it to the town of Cefalù. I picked this anchorage because so many of the reviews online and on the different apps said that the stunning backdrop here is awesome and the town is really, really cool. So I would say that that's definitely correct. It looks amazing. We're going to go check it out, me and my friends, and go have a look around the town and maybe eat some yummy food and look in some, I think there's a really nice cathedral here, so we're going to go do that and then maybe go out tonight because we heard some music pumping last night when we arrived for a little bit.
For a little bit till like 2 in the morning.
Yeah. But first we're going to go for a swim because it's a heat wave right now and it is boiling hot.
How's the water?
It's so nice, refreshing. I was getting a bit hot on board. The girls are getting used to the boat. They've already had 2 swims this morning, iced coffee, going for a bit of a lie in the sun on the trampolines. They had a good night's sleep. There was a little bit of creaking in one of the rooms, so Darcy's going to have a look at seeing how to fix that today. I think on our last boat, most of the rooms were just fiberglass, so there's no creaking sounds, whereas here there's a lot of cabinetry and wood, which can make a creak if it's kind of slightly out of whack, so he's going to look at that. And what others? A few other, we've bought a shower pump, a new shower pump for one of the rooms so that the shower can work, so he's going to change that out. I'm sure there was another couple of jobs we put on the list for him because the 3 of us are going to go into town. I know we're a bit mean making him stay on the boat and do boat work, but there's no rest for the wicked, and the 3 of us are going to go into town and do a little bit of exploring. Just a little bit more relaxation on the boat first.
This is just a gorgeous anchorage.
I reckon
Look at
it's one
this.
of the best we've been to. It's so beautiful.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
The old town and the cliff behind. It's beautiful, calm water. Lots of happy people.
Look at that.
And no doubt, really good food.
Oh, the food's gonna be amazing. It's Italy.
Let's go have a look.
Salió el sol y yo quiero comer tu boca de desayuno, un wake and bake y un mañanero pa' que me eleve como el humo. Chori, que bien te queda ese bikini, bebé. Contigo yo me voy sin mini. Ay, baby, así es como se hace. Vamos a hacer que esto pase. Ay,
to the
Ese
cathedral.
flow, mami, yo no creo que haya. Oh, oh, dale, vente. Contigo es diferente. Y qué rico se siente. Quiero hacerte mía otra vez allá en la playa. Contigo es diferente. Y qué rico se siente. Cuando te quito el top y te toco todo. Ay, 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 baby, así es como se hace. Vamos a hacer que esto pase.
The girls are out having fun and I'm fixing shower boxes. So I already fixed the one I was working on before and I just replaced this float switch. This is the float switch out of the shower box that I just took out. And it's going to go into this shower box. Oh, blocking the shade, blocking the light. This shower box right here. Let me see if I put on the light here. It's a bit bright, but there you see the shower box. So it's all wired in. The old float switch wasn't, it was always on. So this one, when I test it now, because it's wired on, it should work. So you hear that? That's the bilge pump going off. So that means it is working. And that means I can just screw it into the shower box, put the lid back on, and call her a day. And that's all the showers working on the starboard side. Here's the shower pump. You can't really see it, but water is going into it right now because I turned the water on. Alright, I just turned the water off because obviously that bilge pump is not working. Okay, through the magic of television, you didn't see my 1.5 hours of work to figure out I just had a silly airlock. So this should evacuate all the water. I thought it was going to go faster than this. Still waiting. Okay, well, it turned on, it works, and the airlock is gone now, so hurrah, both showers on the starboard side work.
We've just weighed anchor and we're going to be leaving Cefalù now. We're sailing along the northern coast of Sicily where the weather and the wind is going to turn, so we're going to try and get all the way along the coast and then down through the Messina Strait to Taormina. That's our next plan. We wanted to stop at the Aeolian Islands, if that's how you pronounce it, but we don't have time this time. Maybe on the way back, or maybe next time we're here.
These power winches are definitely something else. The feel for them isn't like, you don't get the same grinding, but I have to say they are pretty nice.
We're on our way to Taormina, going through the Messina Strait, and we're going about 4 knots because we've just got 1 inch a knot going. We're hoping the wind's going to pick up, but it's only at about 6 to 7 knots at the moment, so not sailing unfortunately. And if you can see the boat behind me, it is zooming along over 20 knots, so 5 times faster than us. Crazy. What you eating there?
Hello, I made ravioli with garlic and basil homemade pasta sauce and zucchini and parmesan.
Yeah, we're really living it up in Italy. Lots of pasta.
Looks better. More artsy.
Yum. We've passed Messina. It was a pretty interesting night going through the Messina Strait. It was dark. I had just gotten up for my watch at 2 AM. Darcy stayed up because it can get quite hectic in there. There's currents. Luckily we were going with the current and with the wind, so that was perfect. We were going quite fast because of it. You could feel kind of going through whirlpool kind of rough areas or patches of sea, so that was interesting. We stayed well out of the shipping separation scheme, and there was big ships going in and out, and at its narrowest points only 3 kilometers between the mainland Italy, Calabria and Sicily, so pretty crazy and quite interesting to do, especially at night time, but it worked well for us with the currents and the wind direction and everything. Now this passage has been about 100 nautical miles altogether, and we've got about 20 nautical miles left of that till we get to Taormina. So yeah, it's been great. Might take us about 4 or 5 hours. We've got the head sail out, the wind's picked up nicely and it's coming from behind, which is great. So we'll just see how well we do. Then we'll be able to spend the day in Taormina before we plan our trip across to Greece. But for now, we might watch the sun start rising. Can you see behind me, in between the sail and Sicily, that's right next to us that we're sailing past the coastline? In between there you can see Mount Etna, the volcano, so that's super cool. And I was just reading up a bit more about the Messina Strait, and it's pretty famous. In Homer's Odyssey it gets mentioned, and in a bunch of other things, so that's pretty cool. We're in a very historical area. So there it is. Just tacked again. The wind is really shifting quite a lot, but seems to be good right now, so hopefully it stays like that. Got Mount Etna, passing a few different towns along the way. Beautiful scenery here. You're playing with your leash again. Oh, it's windy this morning, isn't it? The wind's died down a bit now. The wind's been really all over the place since going through the Messina Strait. We do have mountains next to us, so it's probably a bit to do with that, and the wind funneling maybe through. So yeah, it's kind of, I've tacked back and forth a couple of times because the wind's changed, and the wind got up to 25 knots, and now, as you can see from the sail, it's almost non-existent. It's literally just died like that, so I might have to wrap the sail away. I've just gone woken Darcy up, and he's gone up to the helm with Coconut as captain, of course. We've arrived in Taormina. We're just passing a mega yacht called Elena. Anyway, back to the scenery. We've got Taormina here. There's a mooring field, so we're just going to go past that because we're going to be anchoring. Past all those boats, and then there's the anchoring area. It looks really beautiful here. And we're eventually anchored, and you can see the bridle holding us in position.
Ready for the first swim in the Ionian Sea?
Yep. Ready?
Ionian.
Oh, a bit of nerves.
Whew.
Technically, Marg's got the first swim.
Woo! That was good.
No, it's a little bit.
No, that looked good.
Huh?
That was great.
We are, where are we? To
Taormina.
Taormina. Switching cities so fast I can't keep track. Anyway, there's a cave over there that I just spotted, and then there's a hole in the wall that looks famous. So we see like all these tourist boats going this way. We're gonna go that way, but first we're gonna go this way and check out what the tourist boats are seeing. Looks like we're getting in the way of tourism here, but we wanted to take a quick look. It's super cool in there. You can swim in there,
Yeah, there's 2 people going in now.
but there's no boats allowed in there. Only submarines.
I don't think I've ever seen a submarine in my life. I know.
Wow.
Here we are in Taormina. There's only one dinghy dock in this whole kind of stretch of beach, and we pulled up, and it's a private one owned by the people who have the mooring balls. It costs 150 euros for half a day. So we just jumped out, and Darcy rowed off in the dinghy, and they said no, there's definitely no public one. So it's very different to the Caribbean in that sense. You have to pay for a lot more here, and they just don't have many docks. But anyway, now he's out anchoring the dinghy and going to swim in. There he is, there.
Did you guys know they charge 150 euros to dock a dinghy?
It's a bit rude, isn't it?
A bit rude.
That was like James Bond.
I almost didn't make it. Long swim.
You're hanging the washing out on the line, coconut? You're not? That's not a job for a captain. Okay, I'll do it then. What about you?
Well, we're gonna fix our battens. So I'll show you what we have here.
Just wait for this super fast jet ski to go past.
Yeah, a lot of jet skis. So the battens are stretched along there, and this is just essentially a spare piece of a batten. And so I've cut these.
It's an old one that used to be on the boat.
Yeah, and so I'm just going to extend them. So I'm going to fiberglass them together. Get some fiberglass cloth. I got some resin and everything. I'll put them together, and this is going to make them a little bit too long. And then I'm going to stick them in and then mark them so I can get them the maximum distance that I can get them, and then cut them.
And that way they won't be able to work themselves loose.
Exactly. And why they were cut short in the first place is just beyond me, but
It clearly doesn't work when they're short.
yeah. Anyways, so I'm just gonna get to doing this, just mix some resin up, and I'll show you guys the finished product. So I just put a little bit of fiberglass on, and it's just to hold it. And then when this kicks, we're gonna wrap it with fiberglass and sand it down so it's all nice, and it should be a permanent fix to these battens. Here's what the finished product looks like, and it's almost finished. We gotta raise the sail and put them in, and then mark them where we want them, and then cut them one last time. So let's do that right now.
Yeah, that's in. That's the second batten that we've fixed that's just gone in, so we're almost ready to go. Yippee! That's not police, is it? Some visitors, don't know who they are.
Pilot boat.
Ah.
Oh.
Hello?
Are you leaving?
Yeah.
We're gonna be leaving in like I would say 2 hours.
2 hours. Okay, thank you. Because this Cefalù vessel is moving, I said to him to come here. Then I didn't know what is this.
Okay, so 2 hours, good.
Yeah, it's okay. It's
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. They didn't ask us for our
No,
passports.
that's good. We thought they were going to be the police again and have another 2-hour raid on the boat or take our passports off on jet skis. So that was nice and quick. Phew.
I swear all Darcy and Evie do is work. What the heck? Well, I'm gonna go back to what I was doing.
Oh, week's gone by and we're saying goodbye to one of my best friends and her boy. And they're going to go explore a bit more of Italy and Europe.
And it was so much fun that only this one was supposed to come. And then this one was like, well, I'm going to fly out because this is amazing.
I'll see you in the future.
Short and sweet. More and more mega yachts are coming literally every minute. There's so many. This monohull, it looks small in the camera, but it's, I think, 100 feet. It's massive next to us, over there. And then there's another one up there. And then looks like the big motor yachts are kind of all along there. Anyway, time for us to go and maybe find some quieter anchorages in Greece. And we've got one of my friends still on board. She's going to do the passage with us, so that's exciting. It'll be her first long passage on a sailboat, like, you know, between countries, no land in sight, not coastal cruising anymore, so we'll see how she goes. And now I'm going to pull up the bridle, hopefully don't have as much problem as yesterday, and then we'll set off sailing. We've got some good weather, so we'll be able to do some sailing once we get a little bit further offshore. We hope you enjoyed the video this week. Remember to like, comment and subscribe to help us grow. Thanks heaps to our Patreons, and remember you can join Team Nova on Patreon and get an extra video each week. See you all next Friday.